My name is Ameerah. I'm 17, a princess of Brunei, and I almost lost myself today. People think I have everything. A palace, wealth, privileges, but what they don't see is the cage. The invisible walls crushing me from the inside. This morning, alone in my room, my heart was racing so fast I thought it might stop. My crown. It felt heavier than ever. Not because of gold, but because of expectation. Smile for the cameras. Walk with perfection. Speak with precision. One mistake, one glance. One whispers, and the entire palace feels your failure. And no one notices the exhaustion behind my eyes. The trembling hands, the racing thoughts. The fear that maybe I'm not enough. For a moment, I wanted to disappear. Not from the palace, but from myself. And in that silence, I remembered something the old palace maids used to whisper. A secret garden where princesses could breathe, think, and just be. I slipped out of the ceremonial hall this morning and locked myself in my bedroom. My hands shook so badly I could barely hold my brush. I looked in the mirror and didn't recognize the girl staring back. The one everyone called perfect was pale, tired and trembling. I whispered to myself, I can't do this today. I just can't do this anymore. For a moment, I imagined disappearing. Not literally, but stepping out of the golden cage, leaving the palace walls behind. The endless scrutiny, the invisible chains. Even that thought felt impossible. Then I remembered the stories the old palace maids used to tell me when I was small. Tales of secret gardens hidden behind the walls, where princesses could breathe, think, and just be. I wanted that garden. I needed it. I closed my eyes and imagined it. Sunlight filtering through leaves, a breeze that wasn't planned, a place where no one judged me. The silence of my room became overwhelming. I could hear the distant clatter of dishes, my parents' footsteps echoing in the halls, the palace moving without me. But I felt a weight pressing down, heavier than any crown, the pressure of being enough. I sank to the floor. Not for attention, just to feel, and that's when I saw it, not with my eyes, but in my mind. The walls of the palace stretched higher and higher, turning into invisible bars. Every corridor, every golden room, every whispered secret, it all felt like a trap. I realized something I hadn't admitted. I was trapped inside my own life. I remembered the evenings spent scrolling through messages, seeing the perfect lives of other young royals, comparing myself endlessly. I measured my worth in appearances, gestures, whispered compliments. And it was never enough. Then something shifted. I imagined stepping out of my golden gown and letting it fall like a heavy cloak on the floor. I walked through the palace gates and into the garden I had always dreamed of. For the first time, I felt relief, a breath of freedom.